Sarcopenia. That is the name for the process of losing muscle mass as we age. It actually comes from a Greek word that means poverty of the flesh. But we don't want poverty of the flesh. We want gains of the flesh. And how do we do that? Well, stay tuned. This is Lawrence from Fit and 50, and in this video we are going to talk about not only how to maintain muscle mass as we age, but how to build it. Maintaining muscle mass and building muscle mass as we age is about more than strength. It helps us to keep a healthy body weight, it improves our balance, and allows us to do basic day-to-day tasks with even greater ease. So essentially, the loss of muscle mass as we age means the loss of quality of life. Most people, by the time they are 30, start to lose muscle mass. And every 10 years, they'll lose about 5 pounds of muscle mass. So that means someone that's my age would have lost 10 pounds of muscle mass by the time they hit 50. And once you're in your 80s, you will have lost about 50% of your muscle mass. But that doesn't have to happen. Here's a picture of me in my 30s, and it really helps to show and illustrate that you can build muscle mass as you age. You just have to know how to do it. The number one reason people lose muscle mass as they age is physical inactivity. So become more active today. Start an exercise program today. And if that program that you're going to start is going to be weight training, and it's logical, we're talking about building muscle mass and maintaining our muscle mass, make sure you warm up properly. We're not as young as we used to be, and we can't get away with cheating on the process. And when I say warm up, I literally mean warm up the body. You actually want to increase your body temperature. And the best way to do this is by spending a little bit of time on the treadmill. Not running hardcore, but just getting the heart rate up slightly, improving the blood flow into the muscles, preparing them, getting them ready for exercise. Dynamic stretches are a great way to get synovial fluid into the joints, to get your joints prepared. And when it comes to joints, don't always just train one way. Don't always be training really hard and heavy because you heard that's the best way to build muscle mass. Give your joints a break. Do some lighter weight training, some body weight training, some calisthenics. What's important is that you're regular and consistent. That is the number one most important thing. And it's also key to remember when you're training really intense, make sure you take the time for recovery. Recovery is key. Train hard, and the more intense that you train, the more time you need for recovery. On the diet side of things, as always, we need to make sure that we're eating lots of fruits and vegetables, lots of whole foods, lots of lean meats, and studies have actually shown that we need more protein as we age. And of course, I'm a bro, and you know us bros and my sisters, we gotta have our protein. But it's also important to keep in mind omega-3 fatty acids. That's what helps us synthesize this protein and use it to build muscle. There's also been studies that show that people who have a vitamin D deficiency, once that deficiency has been corrected, they've actually gained muscle mass. If you don't have a deficiency, it doesn't make any difference, but it's something to be aware of when you're looking at how to improve your diet. Getting enough sleep is a key component to recovery. It reduces the stress hormone cortisol and raises testosterone. Now, a lot of people, as they age, and especially if you've been active, your testosterone still tends to lower. So a very simple way to start boosting your testosterone is getting a proper night's sleep. Also, when you've had a good night's sleep, you're mentally strong, and it helps you resist those bad habits that have worked against you when trying to work toward your anti-aging goals. So you may not want to start a weight training program, and that's fine, but you need to become more active today. And what I'd recommend is you try to reconnect with the activities you like to do when you were young. Did you like bike riding? Were you into cycling? Did you like volleyball or baseball? Maybe you were one of those kids that like to wander along the creek all day, maybe do a little fishing, just getting out and enjoying the outdoors and exploring. So you might be more into hiking nowadays. But whatever it is, reconnect with the joy you had being active in your youth and start that again today. Aging is inevitable. We are all going to age. But we have some control over how we age and how well we age. So let's take that control and use it to make our lives better. This is Fit and 50 signing out. Keep working out, keep having fun, like the video, and I will talk to you again in the next video.